Howdy y'all. Welcome back to Texas E36 Garage, guys. We are getting ready to go pick up the X5. I am keeping up with Tommy's channel, getting my shoes on. We are about to head out because we are going to pick up the X5. As a lot of you know, if you follow on Instagram and stuff, the X5 needs a lot of work and we're not going to do it. We are going to sell it as is. So let's go get the X5. Forgot, guys, before we go check on the X5 and go pick it up, we have to put the jack underneath the white car. You know, we got the alternator and starter replaced, and I think the diff bolt is starting to come loose that we drilled out and put a new diff bolt in. So we're gonna check this up and see if the diff bolt is loose or tight. It's making some noise, so I just want to make sure before we go pick up the X5. So let's get this thing jacked up. Oh, diff bolt not loose. Diff bolt snapped again. That was expected since it was a Home Depot diff bolt. So we'll run down, go get another one, and put it in. So we are loaded up. We grabbed it from Steve and we are headed back to the house, guys. If anybody wants this thing as is, or without the light bar, or without the wheels, let me know. We can make a deal, sell this thing. It'd be a perfect project car for somebody. New bolt. Now we just need to put it in, but we have Marissa out with the chickens.
Yeah, the dogs are back here too.
So we ran down to Home Depot, got ourselves some grade Ocho hardware here. Two different kinds, two different sizes, and some nuts, some washers, some lock washers, and so on and so forth. We are now going to see, I can't remember the 4.5 inch or is it the 5 inch that works, but we're gonna send this on through into this bolt hole and see what we got here. I think it might be the, yeah, we'll see. It might be the 4.5. Oh, sorry guys. Forgot to move you over into place. I think the 4.5 works, but we will see here. Gonna send it on through. See if we can't line the diff up enough to send this bolt on through here. And see if that's long enough. I don't know if it's long enough or not. Nope, I think it's gonna be the 5 inch. So let's try the 5 inch first and put a washer on it and send it on through. Yeehaw! So the whatchamacallit, I think the 5 inch is gonna be too big, so we're putting the 4.5 inch in here. And what is it? I don't know what that goes. That looks right. So we're gonna throw this one in, see where we're at. This one should be, yeah, this one's the right one. So we'll send this one into it and put our nut on the back and cinch this baby down. 10 minutes later, new bolt is in. We are good to go. The diff is solid again. We can now drop the car back down. I hate this thing. You can't do it one-handed. Car is back on the ground and ready for daily duty again tomorrow. So, wasn't on my list of things to do tonight, but hate this garage. This garage is full to the max and it's annoying. But it won't be like that for long. So, as you can see, this one is done. The X5 is officially home. It is now time to start parting her out and getting her gone. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to do this, but there's no other option right now. I am looking at another vehicle and something that's actually gonna tow and do a whole bunch of stuff that we need it to do, and it's a lot bigger than this thing. I've loved this thing for what, 3 years that I've had it, but since the engine has gone, well, it hasn't gone, it runs, but it runs like crap. So as you saw, guys, I had this thing diagnosed by Steve Ola at Olive Automotive. And as you can see, like it runs. And if you can hear it, you can see the bouncing idle. And it's really rough. And I'll put it in gear here and I'm gonna move it forward. But it's got little to no power. And it's shaking all over the place. And it just doesn't sound all that great. You can kind of hear the misfire out of the tailpipes, but what he said was the timing is slipped, and it slipped a tooth. It didn't slip a whole bunch. So we have the X5, and it is back home and back in the driveway, and we are about to take the wheels and tires off, remove the subs, remove the light bar, and get all of that stuff off of the car, and this car back to a stockish look. So let's pull these wheels and tires off so we can sell this thing. First, we gotta break all these loose. Quick. We'll jack up the back first, pull the back tires off, go to the front, jack the front up, take the front off, jack up under the diff. The easiest part on the rear of this to jack it up, and we'll get this thing lifted and wheels off. Wheels are on. Kind of looks funky with the lift because it's a 3-inch lift and it's the stock wheels, but got them on, they fit. Now we're gonna take off the light bar and the sub in the back, because these are all things that aren't going with the car. So we're gonna take that out, the amp over there, and take the light bar off, guys. So let's do the light bar first and get it off. So guys, we're up on top of the car. The light bar's kind of fading there. So as you see, we have two little, let me drop it, two little Allen head bolts. Here it is. Got it. Two little Allen head bolts. I actually created two self-tappers in each one on either side, so we could easily screw this on and off. So let's just take it off, jump to the other side, do the same thing, and pull the light bar off. And light bar removed. Boom. So that is with the light bar off the car. You can see the GoPro mount from when we did a couple of the Circuit of America's track days. We put the GoPro on top of the X5 and drove it on the course. So that was pretty cool. A lot of memories with this car, but time to let it go. So what we're doing is I'm putting the bolts back in here so that the holes aren't open or leaking to the inside. Also, if whoever buys this car, if they opt to buy the light bar, then they have the mounting hardware and everything, and we don't have to worry about it. And boom, look, you'll never know that there's a light bar on the car. We have the light bar off. Our next little task is to get that pretty little baby out of there. So if you guys don't know, that's the BSW sub, and it goes in the factory location. There's an amp over there, and it all hooks in and fits nice, fits behind everything. Sounded absolutely amazing. It's an 8-inch, very rare, very like highly sought after unit for this car. So since the person who's interested is going to take it as is bone stock and gave me like a base price for it, I'm going to take this out because this is like a $1,000 piece of equipment between the two. So gonna pull it and I don't know, maybe make it work in the M3. I don't know, who knows. Supposed to go kind of in that valley part, but who knows, we'll see. But let's get this thing out of here. So we got everything unhooked. This guy pulls up, these little things unhook, and let me get down, and this thing comes out. And as you can see, legit box, super nice, well made, sounds amazing in the car. So maybe we'll be able to reuse it or sell it. What I'm gonna do for the new owner is throw in the stock, I think these are stock 6-inch subs, I believe. I'm going to throw these back in, so at least there'll be some sort of bump in the stereo. It just might not be the best, but it will at least be a stereo. It'd be great if I did not just put the connector underneath the subs. Let's grab that connector out of there. There we go. Ooh, stay. There you go. And then we'll throw this back in and screw it down. You can see that fits really nice right there. We'll throw the sub connector wires back on. Lift this up and put this on the studs that it goes on. It's supposed to. Oh, let me get this out of the way. That's gotta go back up there. Oh, there we go. Stud number 1. Stud number 2. Pull this back out. This bolt goes right back in there. Lift this up a little bit so that it reaches the hole. Cinch that down, and that'll be done. We'll put this back on with the screws here. Goes right back there, and we're done. So we've stripped this thing down. It is now a bone stock-ish X5. We have the light bar off, stock wheels and tires on, sub and amp are out, and that's it. There's only a couple things I'm leaving on the car, which are the lift kit, 3-inch lift kit from FMU, the Spiker LED tails. I had the stock ones, I'll throw them in to whoever buys this, and the Remus exhaust, guys. Super rare exhaust, about a $700 exhaust right now. I'm leaving it because it's a pain in my ass to take it off, and I really don't feel like taking it off. And whoever buys it is gonna probably fix it and drive it, so I want them to have something that's kind of cool for the car. It's super rare, like 1 in 500 made, so I'll let it go with the car. If you guys are interested, let me know. 2,500 bucks as is, the way it sits. I can deliver within like 50 miles of Houston. I don't know if that matters to anybody, but if you guys want it, let me know. It's got a bunch of extra stuff on it, and I can add a bunch of extra stuff. We can negotiate price and stuff, guys. So thanks for watching. Keep watching, guys. We have a big surprise possibly coming up. If this sells, then we have a new daily that we're going to be purchasing, and if that happens, Amber Lynn, the white one, she gets sold. She's going to be gone to one of you guys, possibly. Could possibly do a giveaway if that's something that interests you guys, but might have a buyer for that one, but he's kind of who knows, we'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. Keep watching. More videos coming up, trying to get daily-ish videos, so hopefully we'll get back on this one soon. She's been sitting, look, there's stuff piled on her. She looks sad, but keep watching, guys. More to come. Subscribe, like, comment. If you guys want this, comment, let me know. See you guys next video.